Hrishi K.
Well, happy Dasera, happy holidays. Pleased to spend an hour in studio with a very accomplished Thomas Burish. He's Provost at the University of Notre Dame. He's taken me through the curriculum, why India is so key to their plans, and the wonderful history and heritage of the campus and the institution that he belongs to. You know, India is now at the center of this whole movement of entrepreneurship and being self-employed. Till a few years ago, it was all about loyalty to one company and spending many, many years there. But the millennials now just want it quick and want it fast. What is the accent on innovation and entrepreneurship at the university?
At Notre Dame, as at many universities in the United States, it's now an emphasis. For faculty, it's an emphasis not that they're interested in changing jobs or even becoming the CEO of a new company, but when you devote your life to generating some intellectual property that could make the world a better place, you'd like to take it to the world. You'd like to commercialize it so others can take advantage of it and their life's work can have an impact. We have many faculty who want to do that. Interestingly, we have more and more students who are interested in entrepreneurship. A couple of years ago, the president of the student body was elected on a platform that included more courses in entrepreneurship and innovation. As a result, Notre Dame studied what it should do given its location in the Midwest in an area of the United States in which there were not research parks. We decided to create our own research park. We call it Innovation Park. We decided to create a committee of people who knew about innovation and entrepreneurship to tell us how could we be best in class in that area in our region of the country. Best in class meaning we're a research university, we don't have a medical school, we're in the Midwest part of the United States. They wrote a splendid report, absolutely a splendid report, 24 different recommendations. The first one was a description of the kind of leader we should hire. So we found that person who had been a tenured full professor at a major research university and who had been an entrepreneur, started several companies, knew both worlds, then had gone to another university and had exactly the job we wanted him to come to Notre Dame and start so we could see how he operated in that environment. And it was perfect. Brian Ritchie is his name. He came to Notre Dame and promoted starting companies, intellectual property, moving from the laboratory or the dorm room to the commercial world. Just last year, 1 year, undergraduate students started 17 companies at Notre Dame. He took them through a process in which most of the undergraduate students' ideas were weeded out. 17 survived. Thus far, 2 have dropped out. 2 have won venture capital competitions and gotten some money to launch them. I think they've raised together over $1 million to get started so far. So it is big on our campus, and we think it'll get bigger in the future.
Culture is another, bedrock of the University of Notre Dame. I believe you have a on-campus radio station.
We actually do. Richie, you could be famous if you came and were a disc jockey here at our radio station. We have a radio station on campus run entirely by students. It has a new studio in the new student center, as a matter of fact, so it has the latest kinds of equipment. And the students have interviews with people on campus, with famous people that come through campus. There are music shows that play different kinds of music, from classical to jazz. It's a wonderful student production.
And famous people in the public eye, as well as scholars who visited, and you're very proud of that at the university.
We are. We bring a lot of well-known people to the university. For example, many presidents of the United States have come to Notre Dame to be commencement speakers and interact with our students. We have in our Institute on Asia and Asian Studies a speaker series that brings leaders from Asia to Notre Dame to give a major speech for the community and for the university, meet individually with students and faculty and so forth. For example, in the last years, they've included the former president of Indonesia. He goes by SBY. I'm not good at pronouncing his name. The former president of Taiwan, President Ma, and the former General Secretary of the United Nations, Ban Ki-moon. We hope to have not only political leaders in the future, but leaders of other industries. It could be industrial kinds of CEOs of companies. It could be the head of radio stations, like you could come and speak at Notre Dame, or leaders in law or in medicine or in education.
There must be tremendous excitement on campus. Garth Brooks, the country music legend, is about to perform.
Garth Brooks is going to perform in our football stadium. It holds 80,000 people. He's performing this coming Saturday. Here's an interesting piece of information. That 80,000 person stadium sold out in 90 minutes.
Wow.
When they announced that Garth Brooks was performing.
Wow. And the USPGA Tour, that comes
The
too.
senior PGA Tour is coming next summer in June to Notre Dame. It's the first time a university has ever hosted that particular golf tournament in the United States.
Lots of reasons to go to the University of Notre Dame. Just the website before I say bye-bye to you, please.
nd.edu.
Thanks very
Thank
much.
you
It's
very
been
much.
a very, very enriching hour for me. Cheers. This is Sigala Ella. I just got paid.